Yo! What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about everything that you need to know about these Scrambler solos. There still seems to be a little bit of confusion, and I want to go over these things in detail, how to complete some of the sets. Some people don't know that these solos are repeatable. People are still telling me today, as early as this morning on Twitter. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Let's talk about them. So with these Scrambler solos, word scramble solos, I guess we should call them, there are a total of 4. We got the bunny, we got the lucky, we got the bloom, and we got color. And the main objective here is to earn the letters that spell out these words, and they come in individual cards. Once you complete these sets, you will get certain items. Now I'm going to go over all of them, but there's 2 out of the 4 that I think are more important. Okay, so the bunny is going to trade in the correct letters to earn a random big egg with a chance at a grand egg. I'm assuming, I haven't tried this set. I'll probably try to eventually get it done, but I would imagine that the odds of getting a grand egg out of this one are far more slim than getting the big egg. The bloom set is going to be trading the correct letters to earn a random 91 to 95 color smash player. Once again, the odds are probably likely that you're going to get more 91s than 95s. The other thing to think about these is that it's just not worth it to me, okay? So I wouldn't even touch this solo. There's just much better ways to utilize your letters than this one, okay? The third one I want to talk about is the lucky. Now, very, very important here that you cannot do this set yet. Trade in the correct letters to earn a random tie-dye player. This set can be completed starting on 4/7, which is tomorrow. So this is a reason why a lot of people think more or new content is coming tomorrow on Tuesday the 7th, and we're going to get more tie-dye players. And we're going to get more limiteds and packs. So if you didn't know, this past weekend, Friday and Saturday into Sunday morning, there were 2 tie-dye cards. And the tie-dye cards quick sell for coin, not candy currency. So that's very important to know. We had a 93 Jalen Smith and a 96 Adam Thielen. I believe the Jalen Smith quick sold for somewhere around like 55,000 and some change, I think. Or no, 85,000 and some change. Pretty sure it was 85,000. I probably should fact check that, but I'm pretty sure it was 85,000 and change. And the Adam Thielen was 260,000. So by completing this set, you have the chance at either 85k or 260k. Of course, the odds are going to be more 93s and 96s, but I think this is a good set to kind of be prepared for. Again, we'll talk about how you can earn those letters, but you can't actually do anything with this set until tomorrow. So we'll find out more information tomorrow. The fourth one, my bad, is the color set. And this is the one that I'm going after because this one, there's a couple different ways to attack this. You spell out the word color and you're going to earn a random 96 Nat Color Smash hero. Now this is really cool. It's not a fantasy pack. It is a Nat pack, but once you complete this set, you're going to get a 96. Whoever you get out of that 96, so I'm going to get very hypothetical here. Say I complete that set and the random Nat that I get is Matt Ryan, okay? So I now have 1/3 of this Barry Sanders set done. If you played your solos, and I'm just going to back up here and go to my unopened packs. If you played your solos, you should have also received a Nat 96 pack that is a fantasy pack, right? So I'm messing up here. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I repeat, if you played your solos, you have this Nat 96 overall color smash player. So now, again, hypothetically, say I get that Matt Ryan out of the color set. Now I'm going to go in here and with my fantasy pack from the solos, I'm going to pick the second card that goes into that Barry Sanders set. So bam, right there, I have 2 of the 3 cards I need done for Barry Sanders. And this is why I'm hanging on to this pack. I'm just going to back out of it. I'm not going to make my selection. 2 out of the 3 cards to get a Barry Sanders. We're almost actually looking at getting Barry Sanders for free now at this point. Now, when I say free, it's very loosely, but we'll talk about how you can potentially get these letters for any of these sets for free as well. So going back to this here now, not this one, I should have went to the other set. I'm all over the place here. Going back to this, and this is kind of off on a tangent, But say I got Matt Ryan from the color set. I got Mark Andrews for my solos. All I got to do is buy Demario Davis. And when you complete the set, you're getting Power Up Barry Sanders. You're getting his 98. And then you get all 3 of these cards back. For the most part, if you quick sell all 3 of these cards back, you're going to get enough candy to probably buy a 96 from the candy store and then sell that, therefore almost making the 3rd card that you need, in this case Demario Davis, free. So if I'm able to complete the color set, I knocked out the solos. The color set's going to dictate if I do Ed Reed or Barry Sanders set, because whoever I get out of that is that the set. That's kind of the set I have to go with. If I get Zeke or if I get Fuller or Woods, I got to do the Ed Reed set instead. But I'm potentially going to get Barry Sanders or Ed Reed done. I probably won't have either of those guys on my team. So not only am I doing the set for free, but I'm probably going to be able to sell the reward card for profit, straight profit. Okay, so the 2 sets I would focus on are Lucky and Color. So now the next question is, how do you get these letters? Well, there's various ways. Number 1 is you can buy these off the auction house. Now, if you're going to buy them off the auction house, I highly recommend going into one of these sets and searching for a specific letter. Because if you just try to do a filter on the auction house, it's not giving you the cheapest results, the earliest results. It's just not going to work out for you. So, for example, say I need the letter L. I'm just going to go into this Bloom set, or I could go to the color set, but in this case, I already have color almost spelled out. We'll talk about that in a little while. If I needed an N, I'd go into the bunny set. I'd go directly to the letter N, go ahead and search for it, and there we're going to find the pricing. Now, some letters are more expensive than others. Of course, the letter N, really expensive right now. We go over to the letter L. We'll search for that one within the set. We're going to see this one's much cheaper. Okay, so that's way number 1 on how you can earn these letters. Now, I do have a candy spreadsheet that the main objective of this spreadsheet was to show you guys how to get the cheapest candy rates out there, but I did add to it today. There is a link down below in the description. Go check this out. If you click that link, make sure you go to File and then make a copy. You can make a copy of this for yourself, and then you can edit these values yourself. So these values on the spreadsheet were from last night, but if you look to the right, I kind of broke down the cost for training on these various letters and then kind of the average cost on the auction house. So how do you get these cards for training? And I shouldn't have said training, I should have meant candy, and I will update that spreadsheet by the time you get it. So where it says TP cost, what I really meant is candy cost. So if you go into the store now and go over to the candy store, you're going to find a fantasy pack. So we go to Color Smash, we go all the way to the right, and here are 3 fantasy packs. So lining up with what the spreadsheet says, if you look, letters O, L, or M cost 1,850 candy. See it there? It's in the game. It's on my spreadsheet. Boom. All right. You look at letters B, Y, C, and N. They are 2,950 candy. And then U, R, and K are 4,500 candy. These are all fantasy packs. So whatever letter you want, you can get. You got to pay the candy cost for it. And again, that's on my spreadsheet broken down for you. One thing that you can kind of take a look at here, and these prices really do fluctuate, but if you look at, for example, the letter L, costs about 1,850 candy, okay? You see that's about 21K is what they're going for. When we searched for the letter L, it was right around 22K. Some of you may have noticed that I had a letter L sell while I was recording this video. One thing that I noticed, and these prices are fluctuating, and we're going to take a deeper dive in it tomorrow, because I think the auction house could change a bit if we get new content. But you see, for an 89 overall, those are about 20K. More like 21K right now. But you could potentially buy an 89 overall at 21K for 2,360 candy if you quick sell it. And then use that 2,360 candy, go back and buy one of these letter L's, which is 1,850 candy. So immediately you're making a little bit of candy, and then you just sell that letter L for about 22K. You're going to have to eat a little bit of tax, but when you think about it, that little bit of tax that you're eating is probably going to even out to you getting some candy for much cheaper than just buying it. But again, we'll take a look at that on a deeper dive. probably tomorrow. We got to see how the auction house kind of changes and values and all that. So that's just a little gem there for you guys. Okay, now this is again the second way that you can purchase these cards. I got some notes here. I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. And now we have the third way. Now the third way is the free way, but it's also a big headache. All right, so if you were not aware, these word scramble solos, most of you probably played this letter O solo and got the letter O on the first try. And you were like, oh shoot, this is awesome, right? And then you saw check marks and you thought, I'm done. I'm going to move on to the next one. These sets are repeatable, guys, so you can play these sets as many times as your little heart desires. Here's the problem with them. They are 6-minute quarters. You have to play 2 quarters. Luckily, the computer doesn't have any timeouts, but you have to endure this, and it gets a little annoying at times. They're very easy to beat, but the length of them is a little annoying. So you see that I played the letter C, the letter L, and O. Remember, if we go back to those sets, I almost have the word color spelled out. I have a C, I have a O, I have a L, I have another O, I just don't have the R. R's are a bit expensive. If we look at our spreadsheet here, R's are in that last column that are 4,500 candy or 40K. So they're more expensive. The U, the R, the K, probably more rare. But I played this letter C solo probably 25 times. Not good, but finally, right after around the 25th time, I finally got that letter C for free. So when you play these solos, you're either going to get one of two things. You're either going to get a quick sell collectible that gives you, I think, 150 candy, or you're going to get this letter. So you're not guaranteed the letter by playing the solos. But again, I want to repeat this because a lot of people did not know these solos are repeatable. So I had to play this one about 25 times. Finally got the letter C. I played the letter L solo probably 3 times. Got the letter L on the 3rd time. For the O, first time I played it, I got an O. I didn't play it again. I think I played the letter O the first time on Friday when it came out. I played a letter O solo for a second time this morning. I got the O again. So the rarity of the O, it's not as high. The rarity is not as high, but you're probably not guaranteed to get it every time. But if you're kind of looking for coin and you don't mind playing this solo and testing your luck, the O's are selling for like 15, 16, 17K. 17K for a solo is not bad. But again, it's not guaranteed you're going to get it. But I've been noticing like everybody played it on their first try. They got it right away. I'm 2 for 2 on the letter O. So the next letter I need for the word color is R. But I fully expect that I'm probably going to have to play this a lot. It's all luck based, but like I said, it can get a little annoying. But in summary, you can play any one of these letter solos as many times as you want to for a chance to get it. The odds don't feel great, but I've had some people say they got the letter R in like 10, 15 tries. I think the letter C is less rare than the letter R, and it took me a long time for the letter C. But on the flip side, if I got the time and I'm willing to grind the solo, I'm going to play it. Once I land that letter R, I basically spelled out color for free. 0 coin spent, 0 candy spent, and remember, that's going to give me 1/3 of the cards that I need to get either Ed Reed or Barry Sanders done. I'm going to get the second of the 3 cards I need from playing solos, which is free. Therefore, remember, telling you to quick sell that set reward, I'm probably going to be able to get Ed or Barry for free. Going to sell them for profit, but you're either going to have to spend time or money in this game mode. I say it all the time. If you don't want to spend money, you're going to have to flip cards on the auction house. You're going to have to grind solos like this. You're going to have to do something to not spend money. So I hope that clears up any questions that you had about these word scramble solos, about the word scramble sets and the rewards. We'll find out tomorrow what that reward is for the lucky set and if we're going to get new tie-dye players. We should be back with another video later on today. If you got any questions about this word scramble stuff, leave it down below in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.